Hello, everyone, and welcome to RevMD Sex Bites podcast with me, your host, Dr. Deborah Durst, with my team and guests today, Verde and Marissa. Say hello.
Hey guys, my name is Verde Golombieski and I'm a nurse practitioner at RevitalyzeMD.
Co-host and co-host.
Hello, my name is Marissa State and I'm a medical esthetician and laser technician.
Well, awesome. Well, today we're going to talk about ohsot, arousal oil. We've talked about it multiple times in other podcasts, just as part of the podcast. But today we were going to tell you just a little bit more about the ohsot oil. So ohsot arousal oil. And if you don't know what the ohsot is, so that's a procedure that you can have that can help with all kinds of different things. But orgasms is one of them. Urinary incontinence.
Oh, yeah.
Lubrication, blood flow, all of that. And so now there is an oil that can go with it.
And a water-based lubrication they have as well.
Yeah, so now they actually have two different kinds.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
The ohsot arousal oil was the one that we've been used to, which is oil-based.
Which everyone loves. And that's why we're doing a segment just on this arousal oil. Yeah. But they also have now a liquid glide water base lubrication as well. That was a tongue twister.
Yes, yeah. So the interesting, because again, it's water based and a glide, but it doesn't have all those other yummy stuff.
No.
The yummy ingredients in there, huh? Because the oil based one has some flavors added to it. Chocolate,
mint, cardamom. There's kava root. There's vanilla extract. Cinnamon bark. So definitely a little bit of cooling, a good flavor. And then the most important is CBD.
CBD oil. So again, the one lubricant now, well, still the lubricant that's oil-based is the one that can provide benefit to either the one putting it on topically and in the area of the clitoris or the vagina or nipples. And then also to the one that might possibly be ingesting or maybe just in touch with. So
exactly. So it's the friend with benefit, right?
Yes. Yeah. What we're really trying to do with the friend with benefit is kind of entice you guys into realizing that we want you to use hands and maybe a mouth for arousal. And so they made it great tasting so that maybe you would be curious, right?
There you go. So the arousal oil is just that, it has that cooling effect, but then it also has the healing properties of CBD and then the mint and peppermint and chocolate and cinnamon and all of that for taste. So you can use it oral, you can use it vaginally. Either way, you can use it with masturbation. So there's definitely multiple uses that you can use this oil with. So you can use it by yourself or with a friend.
And it's not just for women. You know, almost every male partner that has tried it has loved it. So we've gotten tons of positive feedback, both from patients, from their partners, from their hubbies, all kinds of feedback on this, and all good. And in fact, I looked a little bit online just to see what what people were saying. And again, all good. Most of it has been positive all the way around. So it is very arousing, for both parties.
Yep. So it can be a natural aphrodisiac, right? It has the healing properties for inflammation. It can also help increase blood flow to a certain area. So definitely multiple benefits.
Yeah, healing those anything that could be going on with the cell that isn't ideal, it's going to be better at improving that. CBD overall is used for lots of different things, but it's an endocannabinoid system that we're trying to rebalance, and that's like a homeostatic system. So if anything's out of balance, then CBD helps bring it back into balance. And it's kind of one of those systems that we never learned in medical education along the way. Like the endocannabinoid system, when I first read about CBD, I'm like, what is that? I never heard anything about that. And I didn't. And so I had to learn about it within the last few years. And then that, the use of CBD oils just expanded. There's stores everywhere. And so definitely, finding a product that is good and reliable is important. And then again, when you're using it in a vaginal situation or on a, a penis that's going to be inserted, we want to make sure that it also is compatible with pH balance and osmolality, because women don't want infections after. And I've had no one report any infections, and it is all of the above.
So it's all natural, which definitely can help prevent those issues. There's no glucose added, right, other than what's naturally part of the product. So you don't have that increased risk of yeast infection, that increased risk of a bacterial vaginosis or anything like that. But as we've talked about in other podcasts, as we age, our vagina is less tolerant of lubrications. So I think it's fantastic now that they have this water-based option. So for those that maybe are not able to tolerate the arousal oil, there is another option that is water-based, which definitely has a less likelihood to cause any of that pH balance or any of those negative side effects. But again, we did not know about this water base until really today when we were looking at the website.
Yeah, I did not know.
And we've never had anyone ever complain about any issues. And it is one of those products we have a hard time keeping stocked in our office.
It's out frequently. And then we have, some other devices and other lubricants that we keep and have trouble stocking those as well. And
Absolutely.
So, women don't always want to go elsewhere to buy something. They don't want to do it online necessarily, but it is comprehensive in some of the sexual wellness procedures we do. And so this just adds that added, bonus. And it's a great gift. Like, again,
oh my goodness,
for a partner, for a friend.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps
and it
on
won't
giving.
get stuck on a ship anywhere out on the coast.
Correct. U.S. made, not getting stuck anywhere. Already
in office. It's already in stock and will continue to be in stock, right?
That's right.
Products made in the U.S.
As long as we can keep it in stock, yeah.
And the ohsot oil will be the pregame, and then the ohsot liquid glide is going to be game on.
There you go.
That's right. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah. And some people have a preference for oil versus water. Water never lasts as long in the oil, but you're right. Oil might, tend to aggravate some, but I've not heard that yet.
Not yet. Surprisingly, it's probably one of the things I've been most impressed with is that it hasn't caused any issues. That even we see a lot of menopausal and postmenopausal women, and we haven't heard any negative feedback, which is amazing.
And as long as it's pH balanced and the osmolality is right, then usually it doesn't. And again, we've talked before about not using, pantry items, for lubricants, but this does have an MCT oil in it. And again, as long as those are pH balanced and set for the vaginal canal, and again, we just tolerate less insult as we get older. And so we just need to make sure that things are better balanced and so that we don't get infections after it. And so lubricants are not just for older, they're for younger, they're for, again, single use, like you said.
Exactly.
This can be male or female, masturbation, and that's what it's used for. So all kinds of uses, it's healing.
And then for those of you that don't know, MCT oil is coconut oil. Yeah. So we talked a lot in our last podcast about not using, like Dr. said, things from your pantry. So definitely stay away from the vegetable oils. And we were giggling because somebody had put in like shortening. And I'm like, babe, grab the Crisco. Like I can't imagine that being said by anybody.
Yeah.
But definitely stay away from all of that. Petroleum jelly is another one to stay away from. Hey, who knows where that would have gone?
She got excited.
Siri got excited and just started talking to me randomly.
Randomly, exactly. Petroleum jelly base, stay away from, and parabens. You want to be paraben free, ethanol free.
Yep.
Definitely important when you're looking for a personal lubricant.
And so what is Marissa has like the whole weekend survival kit, prep. And so this is in there.
This is in there.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. We have a few different items, but the ohsot arousal oil might be something you want to keep for your weekend rescue kit. What was it? Weekend?
Revive kit.
But definitely on your nightstand for sure. If
That's
nothing
it.
else.
Hey, and it's small enough it can fit in your purse if you're traveling.
Overnight bag.
Yes, yeah.
Boogie bag, whatever.
It's a very good looking. bottle too. So yeah, it's perfect. But again, if you had any experience with the ohsot arousal oil that you want to give us feedback on, please leave a comment and then subscribe, hit the bell, share with friends. And again, share with friends for sure and gift it to friends as well.
That's it.
And you can get it by calling the office as well. And if you're not a patient and you're out of town. But let us know if there's anything else you want to talk about, because we are definitely here to deep dive into anything wellness, sexual wellness, and aesthetics. We're here to revitalize your look, your health, and your sex life. Thank you.